I own too many Wooble kits, and I've made 0. I'm picking up my crochet hook and starting my quest to crochet every single one of them. And just like any good 5-course meal, we're starting with dessert. Does anybody else have dessert before they eat dinner sometimes? So you actually have room for the dessert, and then whatever you don't finish from dinner, you just take with you. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Like I said in my intro, I have a lot of Wooble kits, and I have to get through them all. I can't stop buying them, but I actually gotta start doing them. Hello! Future Megan here. I just edited the full video and we had some mishaps with the video footage where I had 2 different views. So I had my top down and then my camera facing me for this video, and for some reason the camera ended up in slow-mo that was facing me. So I did lose the audio that comes from my main camera and that I use for most of my videos. So now I have to rely on the top down. It was very, very rough, and I mean, this took me a good couple weeks to try to like fix the audio. So it may not be the best, but whatever's in the video today, this is just what you're gonna be hearing for the rest of the video. So I do apologize, but let us get into the video. I am so excited to actually do more Wooble kits. I haven't done one since I did Felix the Fox. If you don't know what a Wooble kit is, just check out my other videos. I think I've done more videos on Woobles than actually me doing them, so I need to do them. So I got my lovely dessert duo, Bennett the cookie and Darcy the milk. I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritty of what comes in each kit. I'm just gonna kind of do them and take you guys with me for the ride. I don't know who I'm gonna do first. I think I'm gonna do Bennett first. I feel like he might be easier than Darcy. Anyways, Bennett the cookie. I'm just gonna go ham. I'm scared to do it. Oh no. Should I save these bags? I don't know. There's like a whole community of people that like keep these bags or something. That was the most non-elegant way to open the packaging. And I wonder if this one comes with like a specialty hook, because some of these kits that have been popping up have specialty hooks or named hooks, and it looks like it is a named one. We got the wee wobbly bits with our cute little picture of Bennett. Oh, I would love to eat a cookie right now. I am gonna start becoming a cookie collector. I'm gonna start becoming a sticker collector, because I saw that a lot of people like to collect the stickers, and I want to become one of those. I'm just gonna open up the bottom. And like I usually appreciate, they come with 3 of the eyeballs. Then it's got a QR code. If people also collect the cards too. Honestly, at this point, I think Wooble collectors just collect anything that smells of Wooble, or as my boyfriend likes to call them, Woobles. So we got our lovely instructions. This one doesn't seem as long as the Felix the Fox one, which is quite nice. I'm just gonna look at the pattern. Never mind, I'm just gonna use the videos that they so graciously put together for me. I already know how to do increase stitches. Oh, he's gonna be the cutest cookie ever. Look, chocolate chips. Oh, I'm so excited to work on him. 1, 2, I swear I'm not gonna keep counting for the rest of the video, like after this probably. 3. Bruh. You guys have no idea how many people I've been recommending these Wooble kits to. I'm like, if you want to crochet, do the Wooble kits. I live, breathe, drink all of these, and I've only successfully done one. Boring. I honestly love this color. It's so cute. I'm gonna have a cookie. Milk and cookies, milk and cookies. Ignore my singing. Okay, so we are making just the solid thing. We're not making 2 of these and then sewing them together. So I thought that was what's gonna happen. If you guys know anything about me, I hate sewing. So that's kind of saying a lot.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Good old 36. This is my cute little progress update. On to round 7. How big are you supposed to be? You just kept making rounds. She just kept crocheting and never came back. Here we go, we start the count again. 1, 2, 4, 6.
So that was a f***ing lie.
I swear I'm not gonna keep counting for the rest of the video. I think I might be in trouble because I only counted 41 stitches. Maybe it is 42 and I'm just the problem. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Another concern I have is that it's already curling and it looks like a hexagon and not like a cookie. Perfect, it is actually addressing the curling problem. So apparently I am supposed to turn this inside out and then just keep crocheting. I mean, the inside's kind of cute, I guess. I guess this makes the cookie look more attractive. Bennett, you're gonna be the finest cookie out there.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
From the sounds of it, this is as big as it's gonna get, then we start decreasing. That didn't take long at all. I don't know what I've been like waiting on for these kids. I just, in the back of my head, it's like I want all the kits, but I need time to do them. And then I thought it was gonna take me hours and days to just complete one, but I'm wrong. I got my cookie base. What do the Wooble gods want me to do next? Crochet, okay, so we are decreasing. Maybe that'll help it make it seem not so, I was gonna say square, but hexagonal, I guess. Get to the point.
Just like
I lied. But yeah, I can't tell which one's a decrease stitch, which is definitely a problem. And look, magic, okay. I wonder when we're gonna get to like, do the eyes and all the other like little embellishments. You should totally comment the cookie emoji if you're seeing this. I am Cookie Monster! I like cookie.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, I'm losing my brain. Sorry. Back to my little Bennett cookie dude. Look how cute he's turning out. I'm gonna need like a whole army of Bennetts because this is so cute. I love the method that they're using to make the cookie. It still kind of has like that hexagon shape. You can look past it. I'm gonna do another round of, this time we're doing back loops. Then we can do the face per the instructions. I probably could have done the face now, but it just doesn't feel right to not follow the pattern instruction, and that just fell out, didn't it? Make sure you lock your stitch markers, guys. Lock them. I'm gonna be screwed if it falls out. This is really just a bunch of like, trust the process. Hello, Axe. Would you like me to turn you into a Wooble? Would you like to be a Wooble? I don't know how I'm gonna turn him into a Wooble. That would be a fun challenge though. I don't know how successful I would be with that. I don't even think I have a cat Wooble kit yet. There is one I do want, which is Salem the cat. They are on my to purchase list at some point or another. And they have a cute little witch getup. Like I got this, I have a whole wish list of Woobles I want. They're so expensive.
You're broke! You're f***ing poor!
It's so worth it. I am part of this Wooble cult and I will be in this for a while until I get over this fad. Hence why we're here today. At least this is holding me accountable to get them done. Your girls really got to get through all of these. My boyfriend said he won't be buying me anymore unless I actually complete these. The more I keep using the yarn, the more I'm in love with it. Honestly, this is where I'm going to be praying to the Wooble gods. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably here. Here maybe? This is about like 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see the vision? I can see the vision in my head. I'm just scared that once I plug these in that I can't take them out. It's okay if they're a little lopsided, right? I'm just gonna pull the trigger and just stick these in here. My cat decided to cut the yarn some way somehow and run off with this part. Luckily, he did leave me enough to complete the project. So thank you, Axe. Oh, stuff the piece. Oh, I was supposed to do that earlier. Please don't be me.
Good job.
I have these medical scissor things, I think called hemostats. And so I like to use this when I am stuffing my plushies. We're gonna use that, especially with the hole being like not even an inch long. Bruh. Maybe not. If I can't shove this in here. What is Wooble stuffing made out of? Why couldn't I shove you in there? Yeah, I was like reading the instructions and it was like, yeah, now it's time to close the hole. I was like, that's great and all, but what about the stuffing?
Bruh.
I found out I'm the problem. And I'm still the problem. It still looks like a hexagon cookie. I feel like I'm gonna have so much stuffing left over. That's an off with a long tail. Hopefully that should be enough considering that's all I got. Thanks, Axe. So I love that we are splitting the yarn on accident. I would say this is probably the most success I've had closing an amigurumi. Normally I have like a gigantic hole that I pray that I can close off. Okay, we've closed off our cookie.
That was easy.
I don't know, don't watch me for tips on how to do stuff. That's typically good enough for this, especially when I'm not giving it to a child. And then I like to go through, like, I don't know, I like to take my needle and just kind of poke it through the side. And then drag this all the way through to kind of hide that. And I need scissors. Take your scissors. And then you just kind of poke it back in there and it's like, it never happened. And here is our base, the hexagonal. Whatever, he's the hexagon cookie. It's okay. I will still love you for how you are. So next up is the embroidery, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how to do this, so I'm just gonna follow their tutorial, probably.
Let's go.
Why? Who does this? Why is this color off?
Now let's give our cookie a smile. Next, make sure the needle and yarn come out below the curve.
Okay. Looks kind of like a smile, I guess.
Goldfish.
There we go. You kind of have to mess with some of the tension on the mouth. I don't want to do this too tightly because I feel like I'm going to end up like making it too tight. And from the sounds of it, we are going to take our lovely yarn tails, cut them, and then shove it back in there.
I don't like where this is going.
A bit of a tail. Looks like a cute little bow. And look, it's like it never happened.
Split out the hole between.
You're going too fast.
Stitch to the right from the right eye. Pull out and through and make sure to leave a 6-inch tail like before.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, I didn't listen to a single thing she told me. Sorry. This isn't bad. I thought doing embroidery on yarn was gonna be awful. Okay, so it looks like the last step is for us to add the chocolate chip cookies. I'm just gonna follow kind of what she was doing. Do that, I think. I don't like that the stuffing's coming through. Okay, so that's one.
So after that, it'll look something like this.
So you're telling me they gave me all these other cookie length. They told me to make a 6-inch tail. Was that behind or in front? I honestly might do some in the back too while we're at it. Just to kind of cover up some of the ugly bits. Yes, this is kind of like a whip stitch, I guess, that we're kind of doing just in place a little bit. There you go, you got a big chocolate chip. Good enough for me. That wasn't hard. Okay, I'm going to repeat that process and then I will show you the final result. And we're gonna go work on his girlfriend, Darcy, because you can't have Darcy without Bennett. You can't have Bennett without Darcy, because, you know, milk and cookies. Here he is. Look how cute he is. I love him. Like, he looks all color accurate here. And you go to the video and he's like a completely different shade of brown. But now, I must try Darcy. Look how cute she is. I'm honestly scared to open this. I don't know, I'm just so used to having them all just in their kits, but I must do it. I must do it.
Let's go.
Man, I am bad at ripping these open. Red, what's the red for? Oh, so while Bennett has the pink blush, she gets the red blush. So just like Bennett's hook, we have another named hook. If I can get her out of the freaking package. Oh, that is so cute. I love the little drawings on them. Bring me to Darcy. I love this pink color. I am interested because this one is a different style of Wooble. This is kind of starting out kind of like Bennett, but not. So it's not like you're gonna keep continuously doing rounds to get like a round body. 1, 2, 3. I swear my counting will improve as I do these. I lost count.
Bruh.
Luckily having the stitch marker there really helps. I got my starter piece. I've done my 3 rounds. I feel like all Woobles start like the same. Okay, this is gonna actually require me to like try to keep up with this. It's like, this is where they're introducing half double crochets. Oh, we're doing double crochets. I'm stupid. Okay, so it's half double crochets and double crochets. I start getting into like, okay, well we did like 3 double crochets. Now we're gonna be doing a half double crochet. And then I keep forgetting that it's a half double crochet and just turning it into a double crochet. You can kind of see it forming this little square, which is super cute. Oh, I love these stitches on this yarn. Half double crochet, pull all the way through. Your piece might start curling. Thank you. This is where I guess we're gonna start forming the top of the carton. Still seems a little small, but we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Imagine having like a strawberry cow with strawberry milk and a strawberry cookie. I can see the vision. Look how cute this is. I love this already. I feel like a little cardboard at the bottom like would maybe help it a little bit to keep its structure. Now we start this whole process again. Luckily, it's just single crochets.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I think there's supposed to be some color switching in here, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want it to be like where you can see on the back where it's like you can tell it's 2 different lines. So there's got to be a way for me to like do it without 2 different rows showing. I don't know. I feel like this milk carton could have been a little bigger. Feels a little small. The width of a Wooble. We'll see. Maybe I'll just be happy with the end of it or by the end of it. I'm a Wooble girl with a Wooble secret. Something, 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 will you keep it? Are you a Wooble girly too? I know how much you love the Wooble yarn because you keep trying to eat it. I don't know how the song goes.
I'm a girly girl with a girly secret. If I tell it to you, promise that you'll keep it.
I'm just gonna go to TikTok for this. Up on my screen is what I don't want, and up on my screen now is what I do want. I just gotta learn how to do number 2.
Hi y'all, so this is how I do the invisible color change.
Okay, I'm gonna do some variation of that. I don't know what that's gonna be like, but we're just gonna trust the process. Why don't I have scissors? I should have enough, right? I'm pretty sure the Woobles like taught this technique when I was doing the Felix the Fox, but with like the tummy patch. I think it's something like that where you're creating a fake stitch or something. I can see it, I guess. Okay.
Kind of wrap it like you normally do, and you're just gonna do that single crochet.
I don't know what homegirl's doing. She was like, do this, do that, this. No. Sorry for my frustration. I fudge things till things look okay and call it Merry Christmas. And I'm just gonna keep doing this around and around until... I hope that was 26. I was not counting. Hold up. Round 9. 4. I'm not gonna make you guys sit here as I do 3 rounds of white. All right, time to do a color change. I'm pretty sure they asked for 4 rows of white. I think I did 4 rows. That looks, I don't know. I'm done counting. Go all the way through. Even the back of this one, I don't think this one was as seamless as I wanted it to be. We will move on. Again, no one's gonna see the back of it except me. Where did my cookie go? Okay, besties, we're back to the pink. If you guys don't follow me for instructions on how to crochet because I don't know. Like, honestly, the foundation stuff seems like it was straightforward, but as we kind of keep going, it's gonna get a little more complicated. So I'm gonna start adding eyeballs. We're between round 9 and 10. Okay, so where we're at now, I'm supposed to find something between round 9 and 10. I believe that is about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, it feels a little lopsided. Does this look cute? Does this look right? I feel like the eye placement was easier for this one over the cookie one that I did in terms of finding the row, but trying to find placement just looks bad. Yeah, it's probably as good as we're gonna get. Well, now it's in, so now I'm screwed if it looks like garbage. Overall, I've had a really good experience with these, and I'm kind of glad I started off with these like irregular shapes because I didn't feel like starting head on with like the bean bodies, as I'm gonna call them. They look like just hacky sacks, but elongated hacky sacks. Ooh, that would be fun to make hacky sacks out of Wooble yarn. Look at him or her, Darcy. Look at her. The question is do I have cardboard? And I don't know. Woo! And we are, I think, done. Let me confirm. But yes, we are indeed done.
Now we're gonna make the gable top on our milk carton here.
Unless I'm reading wrong, it doesn't tell me to actually stuff it. So now it's just assuming that I'm gonna stuff it. Another thing I want to do though is kind of tie off the insides. We're just gonna tie it off like with triple knots or something. But yeah, if you want to get really fancy, you'll just weave it into your yarn stuff or something. Disclaimer, be careful tying your stuff. I think I've even heard of people like using super glue to keep this stuff intact. I'm like, it's not that serious. It's a plushie that's gonna probably be put on a display shelf at some point in the future. I think I'm gonna wanna use some cardboard at the bottom. You think I could just cut this big, thick piece of wood and use this as the bottom? Or do you think this is overkill? Look what I found in the trash. My boyfriend's Dr. Pepper addiction is coming in handy. I think this should work. There we go. Gives it some structure. About maybe 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. This is perfect. So then it doesn't bulge out at the bottom and it can sit a little nicer. I don't know how stuffed I want this one. Like, it made sense for the cookie to be stuffed. Yeah, you can definitely see it taking shape. I thought this was perfect.
Good job.
Okay, it looks like I might have overstuffed this a little bit. Honestly, I can just add more as I need to. This is such a good idea about marking like the top with the stitch marker. I've never thought to do that. To be fair, I've also never thought to make a milk carton. So I don't know why we're keeping these side ends open. Guess we'll find out. So I'm gonna make so many of these. I need a blueberry milk one, a rainbow milk one, a milk one. Dude, I could see a modified version of this being a Capri Sun thing. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of going what I'm gonna call through the tunnel up top. Oh, I like that. Okay, okay. So we're doing like how a real milk carton is, if you guys have seen them like in schools or something. So like they want us to do a thing like where we're pulling them in like it's an actual milk carton. That is so smart. I don't know how to explain this. Just pick up the kit and they'll teach you how to do this. I also should have definitely put more stuffing in here. Okay, and look, we have a tiny milk carton. They provided me no instructions on how to hide these tails, and luckily I know how to do it. I just wish they would have told me how to do it in the event that I am a poor soul that doesn't know how to hide my stuff. Probably what I'm doing is probably wrong. And there we go. Now I just gotta fasten these things off. I wonder what it looks like on the inside of an amigurumi if you guys were to like cut it open. How many tail ends would you see? You would think with how thick this needle is and how big the hole is, I'd be able to stick this stupid yarn in there. Okay, it's looking cute. Time to give Darcy her little makeover. We just gotta add a little blush in her mouth, which is like the equivalency of having lipstick on.
What?
I don't know actually how many of these Woobles actually have mouths that you put in. I was not supposed to do that. Darcy with the stash. Oh, it's probably because I goofed. I make it look less stash-like and more like a mouth. I got you, homie.
I got you, homie.
Why? What is going on? There we go. Why do I feel like this one came out better than my cookie? Bernard. Bennett. I'm gonna shove this somewhere and then we will go do her cute little blush. Yeah, let's make you disappear. I think this might be too thick to do that.
2,000 years later.
Here come my handy dandy hemostats. I don't know why when I was working on Bennett earlier that there were like so many like pieces of fluff coming out. This one is just like chef's kiss. Maybe it's just harder to see the stuffing coming out because it's already like light colored. And look, I did the blush thing. Maybe the blush could have been a little thicker. It's kind of hard to see. Not me trying to fish for yarn. Okay, that's probably as good as this is getting. I think I might have cut this too short. Before I go show you my final result of both Bennett and Darcy, let me clean up my workspace real quickly. It is a mess. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Let me go find Bennett. I should have grabbed him and I didn't. I lied, I found Bennett. And look, Felix has 2 friends. I feel like this is a bit more jarring than if I did some of the other Wooble friends, but look how cute they are. Oh, shoot. If you guys were to pick up this duo, I would definitely say probably do Bennett first before Darcy. This one's just a lot more simplistic than this one. I felt like this was like a good stepping stone to this one. That is 3 out of I don't know how many Woobles I need to complete for my collection, and I'm still buying them because I can't stop buying them. So let me know in the comments down below which Woobles you'd like to see me tackle next. This is definitely a good learning opportunity for those that may want to get into Woobles or educate people on Woobles and to join the cult. Please join the cult. And Woobles, please notice me and please sponsor me. I had fun. Also just want to note that I am already an experienced crocheter, sorta, kinda. I do it on and off.
That was easy.
I still learned a lot of things today because this is stuff I was not familiar with, and this was definitely a good way to like start the series. Yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.